Hello everybody and welcome to this instruction video. In this video I'll be showing you part 2 of the crochet along around the bases designed by ChiChi Allen or ChiChi Sakata. Just depends on whether you'd use her maiden or her married name. This part contains a band with popcorn stitches and a second band of single crochets. I'll be taking you through these rounds step by step. I'll be using a 3.5mm crochet hook, and I'll also be using Linen Soft yarn by Scheepjes. I'll put a link in the description of this video where you can find the original pattern as well as the yarn colors that I'm using. I hope this is a useful video for you. I'll be taking you step by step, and thank you for watching. I have a new color yarn on my hook. In the corner you're going to start with a double crochet, chain 3, double crochet, and of course this first one will be a standing double crochet. So in that corner space make a standing double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then make another double crochet in that same corner space. And there we go. That's your corner made. Now we're going to be making double crochets on all the stitches along this edge, but here we're only going to be using the back loops of these stitches, so do take note. We're only working in the back loops. So the very first stitch, that's this stitch here, that's this stitch, and then the back loop, so that's that loop. Work a double crochet. So that's one, and then on the next stitch also again only the back loop. You're going to continue like this until you get to the other side, and by working only in the back loops you make a lovely little edge here, because these front loops will make a nice edge. So I'm only going to work on the back loops and continue until you get to the other side. I'll quickly show you the corner once more. Almost onto the other side. You need to make one last double crochet in the back loop, the stitch just before the corner, and then in the corner itself I'm going to be making a double crochet, so in the corner space, so no back loops here. Make a double crochet in that corner, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then another double crochet in the corner, like so. And then you're ready for the next repeat. And on this edge you're going to be doing exactly the same as we did on the first one. So in the back loop of this first stitch make a double crochet and continue like this until you get to the corner. When you're at the corner, of course, make a double crochet, chain 3, double crochet in the corner, go all the way around and close with a slip stitch in that first standing double crochet. For this round we're going to be making popcorns, and I'll actually be using a different color to make the popcorns themselves. But first we can still continue a bit on the purple yarn. We're here on this last stitch here, to go with a slip stitch to the corner space, like I've done here. Just show you again. So that's that last slip stitch join. Then I go with a slip stitch to the corner. There we go. If you haven't using a different color yarn, you start with a standing half double crochet. Because I'm already in the corner, I'm going to do a chain 2 for that half double crochet. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So the total 5 chain stitches here. So the first 2 for the half double, and then chain 3 for the corner, and now make a half double crochet in the corner. On the next 5 stitches, I'm going to be making 5 half double crochets. So this is at the first stitch, make a half double, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and half double crochet number 5. I'm actually going to change colors. Just get my second color here. There we go. And on the last pull through of the half double, I'm going to connect with the new yarn. Let me show you exactly how I do that. So it's yarn over, pull up a loop. So this is the half double crochet. Now you would pull through all these. I'm not going to use the purple yarn. I'm actually going to use the white yarn, which is the color that I'm going to be using for the popcorn. So let me just, there we go. So pull through using the white yarn. So what I've now have is I've got the entire half double crochet in purple, and I've got the white color yarn on my hook to start the popcorn. So we're going to be making a half double crochet popcorn. So we're going to be making 5 half double crochets in the next stitch. In that stitch, and I'm actually going to be working over all the yarns that I have here to the back as well. So that's 1 half double crochet, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Open up the loop, go back to this first half double crochet, insert your hook into it, pick up a loop, pull through, or pull tight and pull through. Finish this all off with a chain 1, and for that chain 1 I'm going to change back into the purple yarn. Chain 1. That's your popcorn stitch made. Now on the next 5 stitches we're again going to be making 5 half double crochets. Like so. So that's 1, and all the time I'm going to be working over these threads that I have here to the back. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and now during half double crochet number 5, now I'm going to change color again for that last pull through, like so. You can see how this white yarn is here to the back, how I've worked over it. So that's 5 half double crochets, and now again going to be making that half double crochet popcorn. So into the next stitch, make 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 half double crochets. Open up, insert into that first stitch, pick up your loop, pull tight, pull through, and the chain 1 I'm going to change color and pick up the purple yarn again. There we go. Chain 1. On the next stitches again 5 half double crochets. So that's again 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5, and that last yarn over I do with the white, like so. And then you're ready to make the popcorn again. So continue like this until you get almost to the other side. Just on the last part, made the popcorn stitch, and you should have 5 stitches left here before the corner. So you're going to be doing 5 half double crochets on these last 5 stitches. And still taking that yarn with you. And then this is 3. I'm still working over the white yarn. 4 and 5. 5 half double crochets. Then we're on the corner. In the corner you're going to be making half double crochet, chain 3 and a half double crochet. That's 1 half double, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then another half double in the same corner space. And there you go. And then you're ready for the next repeat on this edge. You're going to do exactly the same as you did on this edge. So that, just to get you started, that first stitch is going to be this stitch here. Make a half double, which is, and then make 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is number 5. And now just for that last yarn over, pick up and pull through. And now you're ready to make the popcorn again. So continue like this all the way around and close with a slip stitch in this first. In my case it's a chain 2. If you use a new color yarn it will be a standing half double crochet. So after completing the popcorn round, now we're just going to be making double crochets on each and every stitch. Cut off the yarn from the popcorns and I'll work this in later. I've connected to this chain 2 here on the previous round with a slip stitch, so now I'm going to go into the corner space with another slip stitch, and we're going to do a standing double crochet here. Also, if you're using a new color yarn, this is also what you would do. But if you don't like the standing double crochet that I'm doing, you can also do a chain 3. I'm just going to pull up a little bit, back, pick up the loop and pull through. Standing double crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then another double crochet in the chain 3 corner space. And there we go. Now we're going to make a double crochet on each and every stitch. Especially this first stitch, this first half double crochet here, can be slightly hard to get into. So you see that is the stitch there, that one. There we go. And so that's one. And we're also going to be making them on top of the popcorn from the previous round. So you're making a half double crochet on each and every stitch. When you get to the corner, you make a half double crochet, chain 3, and half double crochet. And this is double crochet number 6. Then on top of the popcorn stitch, it'll be this stitch here. which is on top of the popcorn. And then of course here's the next half double crochet again. Like so. And you continue like this until you get to the other side, make the corner and go all the way around, and then I'll show you how to close on this standing half double crochet. So we're just almost at the end. I'd like to show you how to close this slip stitch on the standing double crochet that I made here. So those two loops at the top, just pick up those two loops. There we go. And close with a slip stitch. I'm going to cut off because in the next round I'm going to be using a new color yarn. Cut off and pull through. And that completes the popcorn band, let me call it that. And then new color yarn on my hook, and we're going to start in any chain 3 corner space, and we're going to be making single crochets on each and every stitch. So I'm going to start in the corner with a standing single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and just move this a little bit, and then we make another single crochet. There we go, in that corner space. And now you're going to be making a single crochet on each and every stitch. That's the first stitch. That's 1, 2. I'm going to go all the way around on each and every stitch, make a single crochet. And when you get to the corners, make a single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet. This round I'm working my single crochets reasonably loose, because if you work them too tight your work is going to frumble up. So make sure you work your single crochets reasonably loose. If you feel more confident, you could go up a hook size for this round and also for the next round, where we'll also be working single crochets. So go all the way around, work a single crochet on each and every stitch, and when you get to the corner, make a single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet, and then close with a slip stitch in this first standing single crochet. Row 9. This row is almost the same as row 8, because we're going to make a single crochet on each and every stitch. The only difference is the corner. In the corner we make 2 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. So note that your corner isn't symmetrical in this respect. Now on that last stitch here, just made a slip stitch join there. So I'm going to go to the corner with a slip stitch. Oh, I've already done that. Let me just show you how to do that. So with a slip stitch into the corner, like so. Make a chain 1. This is to bring me up to the correct height. This chain 1 does not count as a stitch. Now you're ready for the corner. I'm going to make 2 single crochets. 1, 2. If you have a new color yarn here, that first single crochet is of course a standing single crochet. That's 2 single crochets, chain 2, and then 1 single crochet. So your corner here is asymmetrical, do note that. It's 2 single crochets, chain 2 and 1 single crochet. So it's 2 and 1 respectively. And then you make a single crochet on each and every stitch along the edge. So just going to move this a little bit to the side that you see that first stitch properly. So that's the first stitch. So be mindful, don't accidentally skip that stitch. So that's 1, 2, and you continue like this, make a single crochet on each and every stitch until you get to the other side, and there you make a corner, which is again 2 single crochets, chain 2 and 1 single crochet. Go all the way around, do all 4 your edges and close with a slip stitch in that first single crochet or standing single crochet. And then you're done for this week. I'll quickly, when I'm around, tell you what your stitch counts should be, and then you do check them because that will make your life easier. And then we're all done for this week. So we've finished part 2 of this crochet along. Just a note on your stitch count. This week you should have added 11 stitches to your total stitch count. I started off this week with 51 stitches. So right now plus 11, this last round 9, has brought me to 62 stitches. So note with respect of last week that you're plus 11. Count your stitches, and if they're not correct, use your corners to adjust your stitch count, because that's the easiest way to correct them at this moment. Otherwise you would have to pull everything out, and that's really a pity. So make sure that you have the correct stitch count, and the pattern is also a example stitch count, so somewhere along there you most probably will find your stitch count also. That brings us to the end of part 2. I want to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next week.